Hello everybody, this is Vicki Woodyard. I have a new ebook called Bare Being, I Am the Self, and I would like for you to read it, but to read it you have to visit my website and make a donation and I'll email you the ebook. The reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to be under the stress of working with the publisher anymore. I've done that a couple of times and it's just not for me anymore. So those of you who are destined to read it, you know what to do. You just go to my website and find the PayPal button. The work that I do is based on the work of Vernon Howard. Vernon Howard taught the difference between the true self and the false self. The false self is the ego, and it can never be spiritualized. You know, you can get your ego spiritualized if you go to Sunday school. You can sing along to the hymns, and you can bow your head and worship and do all that, but you're still going to be a sleeping human being. The true self is in here. It comes down from a higher level than the social level, from a higher level than the mind, because the mind is divided into opposites. So when I talk about bare being, I'm talking about getting down to the business of living your life, not a social life. You have to leave the herd. You really do. You can't have the herd and God at the same time. Jesus said, "Come out from among them," didn't he? And what happened? Many walked with him no more. So I realize that the work I'm doing is for the few. So be it. What I'd like to spend a couple minutes talking to you about is how to know if you are awake or asleep. It doesn't matter, because the two words awake or asleep are divided. Above the division of waking and sleeping is the witness consciousness. And the witness consciousness sees the division in you. So once you see that you're asleep, you're awake. And once you see that you're awake, you're still awake. Once you drop back down into thinking about yourself, you're asleep again. Awakening is about transcending the opposites of right and wrong, good or bad, asleep or awake. Awakening is about knowing the self that you are. And in all my writings, I write about that. So give Bare Being a read and let me know if you like it. Namaste.